Hello everyone, welcome to Limitless Positivity, and I am your host, Bryce Irving, and today's topic, we are talking about motivation. Motivation is the act or instance of motivating or providing with a reason to act in a certain way, or the state or condition of being motivated or having a strong reason to act or accomplish something, or something that motivates. Now, what are the reasons for motivation? Well, number one, why motivation? What motivates versus in life? Well, motivation is something that keeps us going on what we love doing in our life and taking to new heights to make it marketable and be able to repay your in the finances of the account you hold. Motivation is what we have been dreaming to do for decades, even though life changes. So does our minds for the better. Number two, what actually motivates us is what we tend on working hard to achieve for a better life, a better opportunity that gives us a chance to let go of the past to continue on the future. The present is to better yourself, and the personalities that change along the way, then with that change we become more noble than ever before, with the knowledge that we learn and carry will become powerful. Your motivation, why is motivation important? Your motivation for doing something is what causes you to want to do it. If you do not have motivation in life, will end up feeling lost and wishing you should have worked harder to get where you need to go in life. Out of struggle and hardships through our life, we tend to forget because of all the stress and careful thinking and the right risk to move on. But you feel like you have something holding you back. But what if you are holding yourself back? Back in life? Do you need to talk to someone that can help you further in life, that if trained for these types of situations, a therapist or a pastor or priest or padre? We need people that we trust, including family, certain family members in our lives, because we can end up in the wrong path in life without the motivation from others and motivation from ourselves. Motivation is what gets us ready for a battle, then have our blood boiling out of nervousness to enter the fight slaying and defend for a purpose, maybe for a better life for yourself, your family, and the kingdom you put on land, from the blueprint and square and compass of the plans for the future. How should we motivate others? When we motivate others, we want to set clear goals, which you want to help them set specific achievable goals, and clear direction provides purpose and motivation. Next, you want to offer recognition and praise, which you want to acknowledge their efforts and successes. Then, positive reinforcement boosts morale and motivation. Next, you want to create a supportive environment, such as foster a positive, collaborative atmosphere. Support and encouragement from peer can be highly motivating. Then, you want to provide opportunities for growth, such as offer opportunities for learning and development. People are often motivated by the chance to improve and advance. Next, you want to understand individual drivers, which different things motivate different people. Take the time to understand what drives each person. Next, you want to encourage autonomy, which allow them to have control over their tasks and decisions. Autonomy can lead to increased motivation and job satisfaction. Then you want to communicate effectively. You want to keep communication open and honest, and regular feedback and discussions can help keep motivation levels high. Then last, you want to be a role model, such as lead by example. You want demonstrating enthusiasm and commitment can inspire others to follow suit. Now I'm going to tell you an explanation, and also from the African proverbs. Number 1, no one individual can embrace it. Number 2, one tree cannot be a forest. Number 3, a chattering bird builds no nest. And number 4, he who learns teaches. And I have 2 quotes also, which is from the African proverbs. Success is the summon of a small efforts repeated day in and day out. Next, if you're having fun, that's when the best memories are built. By Simone Biles. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Motivation with ADD and ADHD. Why me? Speaking from the experience of motivation with depression, you feel like your mind is having the options to choose sides at times and feel happy and neutral at first. Then at some point you feel depressed and do not perform any task for a certain amount of time, days and weeks. People with ADHD may have different views on motivation from others due to brain chemistry differences and other factors. Self-motivation and organization are skills that are greatly affected by ADHD systems, since ADHD causes an impaired executive function due to a lack of dopamine in the brain. From healthline.com, from signs that your lack of motivation is related to ADHD may include feeling primarily motivated by external stimuli. Number 2, preferring small, frequent reward to larger, delayed benefits. Number 3, experience task paralysis. Number 4, shying away from complex, lengthy, or seemingly boring tasks. And number 5, motivation depletes present regardless of mood changes. And then part 2, part-time motivation. Number 2, motivation and ADHD from headline.com. Living with ADHD does not mean you are lazy or unmotivated. Different brain processes and unmet psychological needs may make motivation look different for people living with ADHD. Also, self-motivation and organization are skills that are greatly affected ADHD symptoms. What is the importance of motivation? Is it to solve problems, change habits, set goals, or what about spark social connections? With motivations, it can help people adapt, function, productivity, and maintain well-being. Also, we are able to change our behavior development competencies. Be creative, set goals, grow interests, make plans, develop talents, and boost engagements. I think we should all be motivated, whether it is real friends, children, close family, and opportunities that promote us to a better life for a better future. In conclusion, everyone needs some type of motivation in life, but we also going to need to go through devotion and be able to be humbled towards ourselves and society. Remember to get to most people in your community and help one another in society, especially the children, to guide them to the right path to better help themselves and humanity. Also, help the struggling adults to a second chance, to a new beginning, but be careful because some adults may repeat the past and some will check you on whether you are gullible enough to cause harm, whether it is mentally or physically. So be careful. Now is the time to get to the path to your future and beyond. Plus, people are dedicated to learn your story and how you overcome your struggling underdog story. Then, from all the knowledge that was studied and collected, then turn into a empire. Do not think that people are not depending on you. They are. And you are helping them through joys and pains, which is by me. So thank you for taking the time to listen to my title today, which is motivation. And I may have messed up on the quotes, but it turns out it is from Simone Biles. So it says, so success is the summing of small efforts repeated day in and day out. And then the second one, if you're having fun, that's when the best memories are built. Okay. That's why I messed up on that part, but that's what both of the quotes that she said to help others and motivate them to get where they need to go. Now, what motivates me is from all the joys and pains that I went through in my life. What motivates me, like today is my birthday on August 31st. That's what motivates me, because I made it to another year, and I made it to another year old. And I also have family to look out for me, even though I've been through a lot of stuff. Whether it unexpectedly happened, or I was the cause of it, or something that was unexpected. But sometimes our downfall can motivates us to get where we need to go, because we have a goal, whether we have the money to do it or not. Once we get the money and opportunity, or both, or money or opportunity, that's where we learn from others and learn from books, and that gets our mind to start over and forget what we've been doing in the past and not try to repeat yourself again. This time you should be more mature with your money and who you hang out with, or what you listen to, or get all that negativity that does not need to be around you. Because if you have it around you, you will be back to square one, and you will not finish where you need to go. Then it will take you another 5 years, or 3 years, or 2 years to get where you need to go, while others are getting ahead in life. And you don't want to be that person, especially if you went down to square one, or maybe 50% of your life. But it's something to think about, because you don't know what's going to happen once the smoke clears. Because we got it. It should matter, because it's your future. Whether you have a family or not, it's something you need to do. It's something you need to be prepared for. You never know what happens. Everything is unexpected. And every day is an opportunity, whether you don't know or not. You have people watching you that you don't know that are watching you. Maybe they want to help you out. Sometimes it's a bonus for people that you know. It's just something to think about. You may not have everything, but eventually you will have something that you need in order to get something done. You might can't sell stuff right away, but you can get all your legal stuff and other stuff done ahead of time before you actually start selling stuff, and taking care of your taxes, whether it's your own or your own business. I mean, it's something to think about. Yeah, I mean, you have some free stuff that you need to do, and then you have some stuff you need to pay for. But you want to at least be prepared instead of just going out there and doing it. You also got to learn, and you also got to get prepared. I mean, if you're just going out there without being educated and no product, what else you going to do? You just can't give people nothing, because they're going to put a complaint on you, and then they probably put you in court. And so that's something to think about. So, thank you for listening to me today. My name is Bryce Irving, and this is Limitless Positivity. And wait till next time, and we will talking about relationships or in a relationship. So stay tuned. My name is Bryce Irving, and thank you.